Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Monday. All right, guys. Well, thank you yesterday for everybody who was wishing me all of the birthday love. You guys are the best. I really, really appreciate it. And I had a great birthday. So I'm just happy that honestly, I'm happy to get back into life. Since we were gone, I feel like we're gone for forever. If that, I don't know. I love having our babies. I love being on my little island. And I love being able to be on camera without any Wi-Fi glitches or anything like that. So, long story short, I love being home. Now, with that, guys, we're not back to talk about me. No. We're back to talk about this friend of the valley who is spilling all of the secrets and the tea. And then also what really went on Love Island. Because Ariana Madix is speaking out, and I'm actually pretty fucking shocked that she said what she said. Smash the like button, get subscribed. Here we go. All right, guys. So this one really got me. Jana Caperna's one of her best friends, Jared Lipscomb, really, but everybody calls him Jared Lips, who's a close friend of hers, revealed the rumor that Jason wasn't wearing his wedding ring that actually began 3 years ago, not recently. Now, we saw on the show where they said it was like 2 years old. And I thought, even still, that's why when Jasmine brought it up, I thought it was the stupidest rumor. I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was a reach. And I was like, if you, for anybody, this doesn't just apply, it doesn't just apply to like Jasmine, it applies to anyone. If you are not interesting enough and you have to bring up like a 3-year-old rumor on somebody else because you don't have enough to give to a show and a storyline and whatever don't be on the show. But also, Bravo does some really terrible casting sometimes. I'm going to say that. Now, Jared also criticized Kristen's narrative that Janet is merely a fan who infiltrated the friend group, accusing Kristen of like fueling that a lot of the negative fan speculation. Listen, she was a friend and a fan at the same time, but she knew what Vanderpump Rules was, and then she happened to become friends with them. I don't know. I'm indifferent on that one because I have seen working at Sir and Tom Tom and Jason working at Pump. I have seen a lot of Yes Man friends, the groupies, the people that follow around when the cast was on the show. Like they would follow around them. They would be like up their ass. Oh my God, you look amazing. Yes, honey, you are a queen slay. Yes, this. Oh God, I love you. Oh my God, like what do you do? Oh my God, it was like ridiculous. Now, he also praised Janet for being direct and assertive, rejecting the idea that strong women must fit a softer mold or be labeled negatively. But questions about the ring timeline, he did talk about the fact that Janet and Jason are approaching their 2-year anniversary. So Jared says that he's not sure which wedding ring Jason supposedly stopped wearing. But as far as the concerns that come with Brittany and Jax, Jared hinted that, he worries about Brittany's safety during some of the times where shit goes awry with Jax. And, that makes him a little bit nervous for her. And I actually, listen, I mean, he's the second person to say that. Lala said that too. So, and I'm not there, but I think that if you have friends who are saying that they're worried for your safety, and you're sharing ring camera footage and they're seeing like a different side that we're obviously not seeing, but like maybe a side where he is being extremely aggressive and maybe you're used to it, maybe a blinders on, maybe it's like not normal for other people. I don't know. But I think that he's the second friend to say this. I'll just say that. And he also said that Zach can turn into a monster in certain scenarios. Yeah, I think it's called When He's Drinking. Now, on top of that, we're going to leave the Valley alone. We're going to pop over to Ariana. But before we do, I don't know if you guys saw this little tidbit, but The Bachelor franchise has enlisted the Real Housewives casting team to reboot the show because of the ratings declining. And they have steadily declined. Okay. They said the decision is a bold strategy by producers to invigorate interest and bring fresh blood into the show. Have you guys, no offense to Bravo, but like, have the Bachelor producers seen a lot of the casting mishaps that Bravo has dealt with? Jenny Wynn. I mean, I'm not going to go down the line. I really actually could go down the line right now, but like a lot of casting mishaps. I don't know if it's a move. I don't know if I would call that a strategic move, but okay. Moving on. Let's go over to Ariana Madix for a second. This shocked me also.
Cast was a mistake. It might be the most dysfunctional and unbearable assortment of people ever created. You know, it's bad when we're all siding with Huda on something. Shelly is mad at her for getting to know her literal couple because Shelly wants Chris, but also wants Ace and is mad at both for not being fully devoted to her. Beyond that, Ace has crippling little man syndrome. Nick only locked in because Elin was lurking. Olandria can't take a hint. Taylor can't give a hint. Austin was casted to go home first and is somehow still here. Sierra can't stop affirming bad actions. TJ and Iris barely exist. Pepe is mentally married to Hannah. Grayson can't figure that out. And don't even get me started on Zach K. At this point, let's just send everyone home and give the money to Belle Dasha or something. See you guys then. This cast was a mistake.
Oh my God. And she said, I hate AI. That is so fucking scary that is AI. Oh my God. Like, guys, that is terrifying. Okay. Now, speaking of Sierra Ortega, now she was asked to leave Love Island literally yesterday after there was a resurfaced social media post containing slurs targeting the Asian communities. But her parents issued a statement. And I don't know if you guys saw the statement, but her parents said, as Sierra's parents, this has been one of the most painful weeks of our lives. We've seen the post, the headlines, the hurt and the hate. And while Sierra hasn't seen any of it yet, we have. And so have the people who love her. We're not here to justify or ignore what surfaced. We understand why people are upset and we know accountability matters. But what's happening online right now has gone far beyond that. The threats, the cruel messages, the attacks on her family, her friends, even her supporters, it's heartbreaking, it's uncalled for, and no one deserves that kind of hate, no matter what mistake that they've made. While Sierra is not in the villa anymore, she is still away. She hasn't had the chance to process any of this or speak for herself, but we know our daughter, we know her heart, and when she returns, we believe that she'll face this with honesty, growth, and grace. And while she'll always be our little girl, she's also a woman, one who will take responsibility in her own time and her own voice. And until then, we're simply asking for compassion, for patience, for basic human decency, not just for her, but for everyone caught in the middle of this. So thank you to those who continue to show love, even when it's not easy, with love, her family. Oh, girl, you got your family in this shit too? I want to hear what you guys think, guys. Pop off in the comment section. Let me know. And before you go, if you haven't already, go ahead, get subscribed, smash the like button, do all of the YouTube-y things. And yeah, we'll see you later.